আবার আসিব ফিরে এই বাংলায়, হয়তো মানুষ নয়, হয়তো বা শঙ্খচিল শালিকের বেশে। Again I will come back after death in a new form in this beautiful soil of Bengal. Maybe I will take the shape of a bird, maybe I will take the shape of a girl, whatever. I will come back, it's a promise. Hello and namaskar. Have you ever imagined that Donald Trump, the new American president, how he would look like if he wears dhoti and Punjabi? It would appear ludicrous and funny. The similar ludicrous thing happens when in Hinduism a person knowingly or unknowingly or just to follow the tradition, after someone's death they post in social media or they write R.I.P, R.I.P, that is rest in peace. When a Hindu person passes away, should we write R.I.P? What does Hinduism states? Actually, the tradition of writing R.I.P comes from Western countries. The abbreviation R.I.P, that is rest in peace, is actually related to the Christian concept. In Christianity, it is believed that when a person dies, after his death, he takes an eternal sleep in the grave underground. The dead body in the grave wait for the day of judgment, that is the doomsday, the last day of the universe, the apocalypse. During the time of that doomsday or day of judgment, the day of judgment will happen when all the Jews will be converted to Christianity. So when the day of judgment will come, God's angel will come to the world, he will blow his clarion, and everyone from the time of Adam and Eve and Cain, according to the Bible, everyone who are taking eternal rest in peace will come out of their grave and they will be presented before the Supreme Godhead for their last judgment. And according to their activities on earth, they will be rewarded heaven or punished to hell. So that is the mythology from which the word R.I.P. R.I.P comes. But in Hinduism, this concept of R.I.P doesn't fit at all. In Hinduism, it is stated that a man's entity has two parts. One is body and another is soul, and the soul is immortal. Death means transmigration of the soul, that is, the soul goes out of the body, that we call it death, because the soul is immortal. Even in old classical tradition, Pythagoras, that famous mathematics man, he also believed in the idea of transmigration of soul. When Arjuna in the Mahabharata, he says that he is ashamed that he will have to kill his own relatives, his own gurus, and he becomes psychologically paralyzed. Then Sri Krishna exposes to him the idea of soul. The body is perishable, the soul is not. Lord Krishna says to confused and perplexed and paralyzed Arjuna that Basangsi jirnani jatha vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tatha sarirani vihaya jirna nannani sangjati navani dehi. Birth and death is like changing clothes. When the dress is worn out, we simply throw it away and put on a new dress. Death is just like that. When the soul finds that the body is like a tattered coat upon a stick, like a scarecrow, then the soul decides to come out. It is called death. When you throw away your own cloth, simply you cannot move naked. So you will put on a newer cloth. In a similar way, when the soul will go out of that old scarecrow body, it will take refuge in a new body, in a new human figure, and that we call it birth. It just changes from body to body, body to body, and nothing else. So if the soul does not die at all, how can we call at someone's death that rest in peace? Lord Krishna says, Noinang chidranti sastrani, noinang dahati pavaka, no choinang kledayantapa, no soshayati maruta. It means that old age, cold time, hot weather, it will affect your body, it will make you distressed, but the soul does never feel like that. You can never kill a soul. You can never burn a soul. Nuinang dahati pavaka. You can never cut by piercing your soul. So, in Hinduism, death is a celebration, is a preparation for new life. When a person dies, it means another person is born. I am Atma, I am soul. No jayate mriyate ba kadachit, nayam bhutta bhuvita ba na bhuva, ajo nitya saswatayam purano, no hannamane sarire. That is, the soul is never born, the soul never dies. So when a person dies, the soul survives. But also if we go to our ancient scripture, in Garud Puran, there is written that the resurrection of soul taking new form. And even there it is clearly mentioned that those persons who are virtuous, who lived a virtuous life, their soul will very soon embrace a new body and the world will see the birth of a new baby. Mischievous person, that is, who have done evil things in life, they have to wait to find, to take refuge in a new body. Buddhism states that we have to come into this world again and again and again. But when we attain enlightenment, when we attain that spiritual wisdom, then we would be freed from that bondage to body and our soul will be free forever like a bird in the sky. Life is like a thorn. A man falls upon the thorns of life and he bleeds. That if this is our concept of Hinduism, then why are we writing R.I.P? It's a westernized concept. We will never give up respecting our tradition and religion. So we can end with a famous Bengali poem, Abar Ashibo Fire, where the poet Jibanananda Das dreams that he will have rebirth again. Abar Ashibo Fire, এই বাংলায় হয়তো মানুষ নয় হয়তো বা শঙ্খচিল শালিকের বেশে again I will come back after death in a new form in this beautiful soil of Bengal. Maybe I will take the shape of a bird, maybe I will take the shape of a girl, whatever. I will come back, it's a promise. So please stop writing R.I.P. R.I.P. is not a tribute to a dead person, rather it's an insult according to Hinduism. Please comment what do you think regarding this matter and subscribe. Namaskar.